What's up, YouTube? Tim Moves here, and happy Easter. Since it is of course Easter, I decided to go check out a new pretty much a new Christian based movie called The King of Kings. Now Christian movies, like, obviously I'm not gonna lie, I am Christian and stuff like that. I am of course Catholics, but sometimes like religious movies aren't always my thing. I mean, yeah, obviously there are the ones I do enjoy, like Ten Commandments. Uh, what you call it, Ben-Hur is a good one, The Greatest Story Ever Told, but it's not really one I always like go back to watch all the time. So when they of course announced like a animated film, pretty much sharing like the story of Jesus, I was like, okay, could be interesting. Of course, it is from Angel Studios, the people who gave us obviously Sound of Freedom and all. So I didn't really know. Like, I thought the trailers looked decent, so I decided to go watch it on. It actually came out like last week, but I decided to wait on Easter to watch it, for obvious reasons. And I gotta say, the movie is actually really decent. The animation I thought was pretty solid. If you guys don't know much about the story here, it's about renowned writer Charles Dickens shares the story of Jesus Christ with his son Walter. As his father narrates the stirring tale, Walter becomes captivated with the events of Jesus' life. And it's actually really, like, the animation again was really good. The story of like Jesus, I mean, it's really usually hard to tell these types of stories in animation form, I meant, but they did a pretty good job here. Because what happens to Jesus is obviously not really suitable for kids. So it's really interesting that they were able to, like, because with the cross scene, they were able to obviously make it where it's a little more kid friendly and stuff like that. But actually, I thought that was a really decent one worth checking out. You got some really good voice talents here, like probably some of the best casts Angel Studios has put out, to be honest with you. Because when Angel Studios do stuff, it's usually like people who, more like B-list actors, like Jim Caviezel and stuff like that. So really cool to see them get like a really stacked cast for a film from Angel Studios. And the voices, of course, includes like Kenneth Branagh as the voice of Charles Dickens, Uma Thurman as the voice of his wife Catherine Dickens, Mark Hamill does the voice of King Harold, Pierce Brosnan is voicing a Porus Polate, Roman Griffith Davis, who you might remember from Jojo Rabbit fame. He actually provides the voice of Charles, Charles's son, who is the whole story is also it's also about him as well, and like he actually is able to see the events unfold and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool there. You also had like Forrest Whitaker, Sir Ben Kingsley, Oscar Isaac as the voice of Jesus Christ, perfect casting there. I thought like the story was really decent. Really felt like this modern version of Prince of Egypt. Like, remember Prince of Egypt back in the 90s? R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Like, I used to always like Prince of Egypt as a kid, and that was actually really just a solid one too. So, really, definitely feels like this generation's Prince of Egypt. It is a really decent one, worth giving a go. I mean, I don't know if like really the youngsters will really appreciate it, to be honest here, because who knows if like there are actually youngsters who are really interested in seeing the story of Jesus. I mean, they'll probably just rather see Minecraft over and over than just see Jesus being nailed to the cross. But it is actually one I think families could still appreciate, and I say give it a go. I mean, it's a little slow at times, but it does pick up pretty well. And if you guys haven't seen it, I say give it a go. It's a really decent one, worth giving a go. Anyway, and obviously you also got the three wise men popping up in this. The cat, by the way, the cat's definitely gonna steal lots of scenes. That would probably get kids to appreciate this a little more, because there is a cat scene, which the cat is adorable. Who doesn't love cats, right? But yeah, if you guys get a chance, I'd say give it a go. It's making some pretty good dough too, by the way. So people are actually flocking out to see this thing. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out The King of Kings? If so, what's your thought? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Bonus question, what has been your favorite, religious space movies of all time? Whether you talk about Ten Commandments, whether you talk about Ben-Hur, Passion of the Christ, etc. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing out.